Now Sports.
G-Day. In 2 short days, Sanford Stadium will finally see people inside for the annual spring game. Here's another reminder that G-Day is going to be a little different seating-wise. The stadium is losing about 15,000 seats, but don't worry, you'll still have a seat. But let me show you where you can't sit. Right here where the blue circle is the main gate. That's gate 10. It's going to be closed. Sections 101, 137, and 144. The blue arrows show where you can enter. That's gates 2 through 9. When you think of a basketball player, you think of a move here, a move there, but you probably don't think of an artist. The UGA equestrian team is also trying to win a national championship on April 18th after it brought home another SEC championship over the weekend. Head coach Megan Borning says the feeling was indescribable. Check the stats, and you'll see not too many female college athletes wind up in the pros. When University of Georgia basketball player Mackenzie Ingram learned that she defied those statistics, she told me that she froze. But if you've ever seen her play, then you know that was probably the only time that she's ever stood still. Fans came out and watched the number 5 softball team in the country take on the Mercer Bears in a doubleheader over the weekend. Game 2, top of the first, Caroline Taylor gets a solid hit right to second base, and there's Justice Mills with the out. Same inning, Carissa Maga has the bat. She singles right to the pitcher, and it comes right out of her hands. Mercer scores first. Still in the first, Emma Andrew at bat. Boom, she hits a solid home run, and it's 4-0. Bottom of the first, Alyssa DiCarlo is up. She booms one to left field, which brings in Courtney Emanuel, and now it's 4-1. Kendall Burton triples to left center field, bringing in Allison Febri and DiCarlo. Now it's a game. The Dogs are down 1 run. Bottom of the second, Melina O'Neill goes up, sits, and hits a homer to left field to tie the game at 4. They gained a little bit more speed after that. Here's her little victory trot. 2 back-to-back outs, and then watch this leaping catch by Jordan Doggett. Yikes. Dogs won the game 7-5 and split the series. They match up with USC Spartans on Wednesday. They came, they saw, and they conquered a national championship. The Villanova Wildcats defeated the Michigan Wolverines 79-62 behind Dante DiVincenzo's 31 points, including this 3-pointer right here. He had 4 more after that. Now watch right here. He gets past the defender and lays it in. Jalen Brunson's on the side, works the defender. DiVincenzo gets around and slams it home. A little emotion for you. He hits another 3-pointer right here and gives a wink to the camera. He was on fire. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks in the win. Now get this, in every win during the tournament, the Wildcats left with a double-digit win. The last team to do that was the North Carolina Tar Heels in 2009. UGA's softball team demolished the USC Spartans last night 10-0 in 5 innings. Check out this at by Alyssa DiCarlo. Bottom of the 4th, no outs. On the 3rd pitch, she booms out to left center field for the 2nd home run of the game. That's DiCarlo's 3rd multi-home run of the season and 5th of her career. I'm Shaquira Speaks, and it's almost time for Grady News Source Sports. I got football and chess for you. Stay tuned. Welcome to Grady News Source Sports. I'm Shaquira Speaks.
And I'm Ansley Warnell.
So we got a G-Day recap for you. 82,184 people entered Sanford Stadium. The fact that the west end zone was under construction did not deter people from coming out for the annual red and black game.
That's right, and the black team was led by freshman Justin Fields, who handed the red team the loss 21-13, which was a little weird because a lot of people were thinking that the red team was going to win. They had quarterback Jake Fromm, who led us to the promised land last season, Elijah Holyfield, Natrez Patrick. They had a good lineup, but just couldn't bring it home.
So, Ansley, you were on the sideline. What was it like seeing all those people celebrating?
There were a lot of people in the stands and a lot of former players who were receiving their SEC championship rings.
So we have Miles McGinty in studio with us, former football player, tight end. What was it like? Take me back to that Saturday, SEC Championship weekend, Auburn. What was it like on the sideline?
Well, it was an incredible experience. Definitely something that I'll remember for the rest of my life, but it was the whole season leading up to it that made it really special. I mean, we had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of grueling practices, but it was all worth it to get the ring.
So Saturday, you received your SEC championship ring. How does it feel to have that big hardware on your finger?
Heavy,
Yeah.
but it's really special. I mean, I was out there getting to go out on the field one more time with all my buddies, my classmates and my friends, my teammates. So it was a really special experience.
I know, Ansley, you got to try on a ring.
Yeah, Miles actually let me borrow his just for a few minutes, and I'll say it was very heavy. It took up like half my finger, literally.
I know it looks heavy. It looks really heavy. So what's next for you? You're graduating in May.
Yeah, so I graduate next week, and then I start my job with a medical device company called Arthrex in Savannah. So looking forward to starting kind of my future career.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
It's Grady News Source. I'm Shaquira Speaks.
I'm Ansley Warnell.
Up next is your weather. Welcome to Grady News Source Sports. I'm Shaquira Speaks with the one and only Ansley Warnell. The end of the school year is here, and for sports, that means drafts.
We've got a few words about that from some of the biggest names in Georgia football coming up for you, because 20 Bulldogs are putting their names in a hat. They want one of the 32 general managers of the NFL to choose them during tomorrow's NFL draft.
Yeah, powerhouse Roquan Smith gave us his thoughts on the draft. And a couple of softball players were drafted into the Professional Fast Pitch Softball League. Courtney Emanuel is going to be taking this speed down to the Florida Pride, and Brittany Gray is going all the way to China to be a part of the Beijing Shaogang Eagles.
June.
So that's it for us. For Ansley Warnell, I'm Shaquira Speaks, and for the last time, thank you for joining us for Grady News Source Sports.